Have you ever had a female dog that when she had puppies, she starts losing her fur like crazy, starts blowing her coat, losing all her hair? Well, stay tuned on this episode of Breeders Hacks. I'm going to talk about what you can do to try to prevent your females from blowing their coats and staying healthy while they just had a litter of puppies. Stay tuned. You're not going to miss this episode of Breeders Hacks, guys. All right, guys.
I got you right now. What's going on, Bully fam?
What's going on, Bully fam? It's your boy, the educator, the scientist, Mr. Double Muscle Line Bulls, bringing you another episode of Breeders Hacks. What I wanted to cover today real quickly is females that blow their coats, right? I get asked a lot. My female just had her puppies and she's losing all her fur, right? So as you can see, I got Piggy here, right? Her coat is beautiful. She hasn't been losing her coat or anything like that. The fur looks beautiful. And I'm going to tell you guys what I've learned because I've experienced this myself. I've dealt with this before. So I'm going to share with you guys what we started doing so that our dogs usually maintain their coat. They give a nice healthy milk supply and the mother isn't too drained by the puppies. So I'm going to cover a few of these tips real quick. So one of the main things that you need to be mindful of when it comes to having your females not lose their coat, they call it blowing their coat. It's when they lose all their fur when they're having puppies, especially like when they're lactating, when they're feeding the puppies the first week or so. The biggest thing, one of the biggest things I'm going to tell you guys is calories. You need to make sure that your female is getting enough calories, right? If she's not, then it's almost inevitable that she's going to lose her coat because of the fact that she's not eating enough. For some reason, it's usually, the excitement of she has puppies, she wants to take care of them. That's all she's worried about. So she's not going to want to eat. So you need to go above and beyond to make sure that she will, right? So what did I do, for example, right? She's used to eating kibble. I went to the grocery store. I picked up some eggs. I picked up some raw ground beef, right? Some burger patties. I picked up some little treats that she would like. A big thing is Greek yogurt and vanilla ice cream. One or the other, or you can do both, right? They like the cold. They like the coldness from those things. You mix it all together with some food and you just got to really do whatever you can to get her to get some calories in. Make sure she's eating because literally everything that she has is going right to the puppies, the milk for the puppies, and they're going to be depleting her. They're going to be draining her. So calories, make sure she eats. I don't care what it is as long as she's eating because a dog that's eating is always going to do better than a dog that's not eating at all. So this is kind of where your fancy diets kind of go out the window. Whatever you can get her to eat, that's what's most important. So like I said, I got some ground beef right here and I bought a few other things that we're going to be going ahead and giving her because she's actually, this particular pregnancy, she's actually been pretty picky. I'm not even going to lie. So the next thing, right? The next thing that you can do is give them a postnatal, right? Everybody knows about prenatals for dogs, where basically when the female is pregnant, you give her vitamins so that it keeps the fetuses healthy. They're getting the nutrients that they need, as well as mama gets the nutrients that she needs. But people forget when it comes to after she had the puppies. Well, that's what a postnatal is for, right? So this is particularly the one that we use. So what I like about the postnatal, and actually we got to throw this one in her food right now. You have two options, right? With a postnatal, you can either, give it to her as a pill because some dogs, for example, like her, she's being very finicky. She may spit it out. So I like the concept that I can, put the pill in her mouth and I know that she's getting it. The other option, and this is helpful for a lot of people who their dogs don't do good with pills, is I can take this pill now. I can open it up, right? Twist it open like this. And that's what I like about capsules. And I can actually sprinkle the powder over her food, right? So right now, she's especially not interested in food because of the simple fact that she's feeding puppies as we speak right now. But now I take the entire pill, sprinkle it over the food. That's another option. Oh, see, she's smelling it now. Now she's a little interested, see? So, but I'm going to let her finish with the pups real quick. So you can do that as well. I don't care how you give it to the dog. Like I said, capsules, that's what I like because you have two options. You can give it to it orally like that, or you could sprinkle it over the food. But long story short, a postnatal. That's extremely important. Just because she's getting calories, it's going to give her the right vitamins and nutrients that she needs in order to continue to give good milk. Not only that, but so that then she's not depleting her own reservoirs. She's not depleting her own body of nutrients because that's going to be one of the leading causes as to why she starts losing her fur. So a postnatal is going to help prevent that she's not losing her coat, she's not losing her fur, and she has plenty of nutrients that she can pass along to her puppies. So in my opinion, to be honest, those are like the two biggest things. Obviously food, water, and like a postnatal. And that's what's gonna help prevent your female from losing her coat. Now, if she's already lost her coat, the rules still apply. You need to make sure that she's getting plenty of calories. You need to make sure that she's on a postnatal. It's gonna be harder to get her coat to come back because now you're playing catch up. But ultimately, those are the things that you want to do. And if you do it early on, if you have her on a prenatal before she has the puppies, if you have her on a postnatal after she has the puppies, and you're making sure she's getting plenty of calories, particularly, like I said, good, healthy calories, she's going to keep a nice, healthy coat just like this, you know? And she's had these puppies for a little while now, and her coat, like I said, beautiful. She's not losing any fur or anything like that. So that's what you want. And that's what we started doing very early on with the females. And it's allowed us to prevent the females from losing all their fur when they have the puppies. So I think that's pretty much it. Drop a comment down below. Let us know your experience when it came down to stuff like this. Like I said, this is what we've been doing and this is what's worked for us. And the results speak for themselves. So anyway, guys, hope this information is helpful. I hope it's useful. For any links of any stuff that I talked about, I could drop it down below, you know, or just visit the website. And I'll see you guys on the next episode of Breeders Hacks. All right, guys.